So remember in the movie Training Day? Man, I love that movie. Denzel Washington says, look, this is chess, this isn't checkers. Like, what do you mean by that? Well, it's complicated. There's a lot of moving parts to it, to being successful. And let's use this chessboard. So let me ask you a question, because I'm going to use this analogy. What do you think is the most important mental skill? What do you think is the most important mental skill? Because I'm going to share with you what I think is the most important, but from this point, are we taking what we think is the most important mental skill and helping our clients out with that? Because I think we've got to take the most mental skill and hammer that home again and again. This is what I think. The king, right? The most important piece, because once the king dies, the game's over. That's it. And we can't focus on the king all the time, because that's not how the game is won. That's just how the game is lost. And this is the way I think confidence is king. When we lose confidence, when we lose trust in ourselves, in our ability, in our coaches, or our team, game's lost. And it's really tough to get that back. We got to reset and play another game. Confidence is king. Now, focus is queen. This is how the game is won. We actually get confident through our focus, what we're focused on. Are we focused on messing up under times of pressure, when things get stressed, or when things aren't going so well? Or are we always focused on trying to win the game, getting better? Where does our focus go? Because this is the way I see focus is queen. This is how the game is won. These pieces right here, all these, all also important mental skills. This is going to be like imagery and visualization. Like, do we have that image and that vision of where we want to go and what we want to do? Are we helping our athletes with that, our clients with that? Let's say this one right here is relaxation, because a lot of athletes are going to talk about, they play their best when they're relaxed. It's all true, all important. This one right here, man, great piece, right? So our night, refocus. Can we let go of mistakes and be able to move on? So you might be thinking about this one, right? Your mental skill and what you think is the most important is perseverance, persistence, determination, the grind, never giving up. It's really tough to beat the person who never ever gives up. The first piece that's moved in the game, it's always this one right here, your pawn. Your pawn is motivation. It's just like brushing your teeth. You got to bring it every single day. And we kind of discount this one, because you know what? The reason why there's a lot of pawns, because there's a lot of ways to get motivated, a lot of ways to improve our motivation. So it comes down to this. Our motivation, when the game is near the end, we're playing really good opponents, what we're going to have is, how bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want it? Because once we lose the queen and all the other pieces, this is the piece right here that's going to get back our focus. This is what's going to get back our focus, our motivation, and our determination. That's what's going to make all the impact. But a lot of times we just want to focus on the confidence. I think, man, we got to focus on our motivation, and we got to focus on our focus. And then here's the last part, because I see this as so important. At the end of the game, all these pieces, queen, king, pawns, rook, all of them go back in the box.